Hey everybody, thanks for checking in. The motorhome is in great shape again. Ford did the work. Everything was covered under warranty. They did it fairly quickly. We brought it to them on a Friday first, dropped it off, and then we just kind of ran errands for the day, did laundry, and they called us around 4 o'clock in the afternoon and said, hey, look, we're just calling you to tell you that we have no information yet, but we're not going to be able to get you in today. The lift wasn't cleared, and we don't have room to bring your motorhome in. So we actually went back, picked it up, brought it back to the visitor center, and they said, you know, come back Monday, and we'll try again on Monday. We were fortunate in the sense that the motorhome was not completely like dead in the water, so we were able to go pick it up and actually drive it back and not have to stay at in their parking lot for the weekend. So we brought it back on Monday. They swapped out the part. It was a purge valve. And the way they explained it to me was that each injector is supposed to get a certain amount of fuel. It wasn't doing that. It was like dumping the full amount of fuel right into the motor, which was causing us, you know, the waste gas, and whatever the motor didn't burn off was getting spewed out of the exhaust, and that's the reason for the smoke. So everything seems to be great now. The rough idle has gone away. The misfires have gone away. Smoke is gone, and we're good to go again. So that was Magic City Ford in Roanoke, Virginia, and they took real good care of us. I think they did a great job. They treated us as out-of-towners and pushed us to the front of the line. And when they told me they were doing that, I said, look, I don't want, you know, we don't want special treatment or anything like that. We don't want to be pushed ahead of other people. I didn't really like that idea. She said, if we do not do that, we are backed up so much that it will be about a minimum of 4 weeks before we would even be able to look at your motorhome. And I said, I will gladly take the special treatment. So what's coming up next for us? In the next couple days, we're going to leave to go to Florida. Sabrina and I decided to make Florida our domicile. I believe that most people probably know what that means who watch our channel, but if not, I'll try to explain it. So domicile is where we will, as far as the government's considered, that will be our home base. That will be the state that we are from. That's where we'll file all of our taxes, our car insurance, our registrations, everything. So, you know, you can't just live anywhere you want and not, well, I guess you can, and not pay, and I was going to say not pay taxes, but I'm sure there's people that do that, but it's not the legal way to do it. So our vote, tax, license, insurance, registration, all that will now be, we're now Floridians. We're using Texas, though, for our mail. So Escapees mail forwarding system is what we're using for our mail service. We just started using them, but they seem really good. All right, so that's all for now. Leaving for Florida shortly. We'll videotape that and post that as much as possible. We just kind of film ourselves and then edit it up and show you how the trip's going along. It actually seemed to be incredibly well received from the Oklahoma trip. Just our normal, just things that were happening during the day, and we would just put it together, and we try to do a good balance of the good things and the bad things. We try to keep it a real perspective. You know, not everything goes real smooth. It's great when it does, but when it doesn't, you know, for the most part, we can handle it. So far, we'll see if that continues. The RV community in itself is the friendliest people we have ever met, that I've ever met, that Sabrina's ever met. It is just amazing how helpful people are and how friendly people are. And I think it really transcribes over to the YouTube channel too. There are so many people that subscribe to us and leave us comments and suggestions and are just so helpful. Really, just very helpful to us. So we really appreciate it. And we appreciate the participation from everybody too. So definitely keep those comments coming. All right. Thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.